Hello, hello. Good evening, my fellow Nigerians in Yorkshire, in the United Kingdom, in the diaspora, and back at home. And this is the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC group in Leeds, in West Yorkshire, in the United Kingdom, YouTube channel in the diaspora for our fellow Nigerian students, families, and businesses in the diaspora and at home. Today, we are going to be giving you very, very good news. And I'm so happy that we are this time.
Hello, hello.
Good
Evening, my fellow Nigerians in Yorkshire, in the United Kingdom, in the diaspora, and back at home. And this is the Nigerian Yorkshire
information about the processes of the Nigerian passport, e-passport that was launched in 2021. Now there are further developments, and we would like to say a huge thank you to the new Minister for Interior, Minister Honorable Tunji Ojo. Today we're going to be giving you some very good highlights and basically for you to see how the new system has been. As you know, on 2021, the Nigerian government, federal government, launched the e-passport, and the e-passport, the requirement for you to apply for your Nigerian e-passport, whether 5 years or 10 years, is to make sure you have your NIN, that is the national identification number, and that is the 11 digits, your personal security. And it has been a very good system. The NIN system, managed by NIMSI, managed by overall the Ministry of Interior, has been a very nice system. We are the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network. We help people, we help families, students with their NIN to enroll them to make sure that their NIN is done and completed. Now, this new minister has come in, and I'm so happy about this part. To be honest with you guys, it has been a really good movement in terms of part of what the Tinubu administration is doing. And yeah, so what has happened of recent is that the new minister promised that he was going to be creating a Nigerian e-passport automation system where you do not need to go to the immigration center anymore to get your passport, to do your biometric signature, or to do your thumbprint. Everything will be automated. And I know that this guy is a very tech guru, and that is one of the good things that I liked about our Baba Tinubu administration, selecting some geniuses that can come on board. So today we're just going to talk about this. And again, for those people that don't know me, my name is Mr. J. Skolaole. I'm the founder and the president of the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC in the diaspora. And the diaspora in the UK. And we have a community group. We help Nigerian families, students, and businesses, to make sure that our Nigerian students are coming to this country. They can settle down. We can help them to know the ground, whether they bring their family, their children, etc. But the Nigerian e-passport, today's briefing is about the federal government of Nigeria launches the e-passport automation system, at home in the Nigeria and in the diaspora. And this is one of the good things, as you know. So I've been playing with the whole system. I think it has stages, and what that means is that this is an end to Nigerian e-passport application and processing. This is an end to all the wahala of traveling from the north to the south, from the north, from Scotland, from Wales, from Cardiff, from Yorkshire, from Northwest Manchester to London. And this is one of the good things that is coming up. So yesterday, on the 8th of January 2024, the minister launched the first phase 1 of this Nigerian e-passport automation system. And I'm going to break it down for you. It's very simple. I want everybody to understand that in order for you to get your Nigerian passport, you must have your NIN, National Identification Number, and it has to be validated. Everything has to be validated because you're going to be using it. Even before this launch, your NIN is what you're going to use to apply for your Nigerian passport. If you don't have NIN, please don't try. Don't ever try at all. You know, it's very simple. We try to let everybody know. And if you want to get your NIN done, we get it done for you in Leeds, in Yorkshire. You know, look us up on our website, www.nycn.org.uk, or our social media or our YouTube channel is there. So when I was saying that, you know, this new launch of the Nigerian e-passport automation system, you know, at home in Nigeria and in the diaspora, you know, is an end to Nigerian e-passport application and processing wahala. No more taking your children away from school. No more taking time off work, traveling 2 to 5 hours, you know, and staying in an hotel, you know, costs all in one go from the comfort of your sofa. This is the, you know, why the FGN has launched, we call it FGN launches DIY automation Nigerian e-passport. Do it yourself at your home, on your sofa, you know, you don't need to do anything. So yesterday on the 8th of January, as I was saying, the minister actually launched basically the first phase of the. So I'm going to quickly show you a video of when he was launching it on Facebook, which on Twitter, which is very good, you know, and it was actually basically launched the whole system, and I think it was with one of these channels television guy, you know, going through it and etc. And the idea is basically to make sure that you know, we have a system where, you know, you do not have to go to the immigration center anymore. You don't need any immigration custom officers to do your Nigerian passport. You know, we have been in that position, you know, and to be honest with you, a lot of us, you know, have paid so much money to immigration officer because we want to get our Nigerian passport done. There is no need for that anymore. And this guy, you know, this is one thing I am so happy about this guy, you know, Honorable Minister Tunji Ojo is doing a very fabulous job. And, you know, when you look at it, you look at the kind of work the guy is doing. The guy is doing a very powerful job, and we have to congratulate the guy for a very good job, a well done job that the guy is doing. So this is why we are actually trying to make sure, you know, everybody understands what is in it for everybody. You know, what is in it for you in terms of you know, the Nigerian e-passport automation system that is being launched by the Honorable Minister, and it's a good news basically that we are looking at this. So going forward, what we need to look at now is understanding, you know, how the system works. As I've said, I'm just going to stay on this. So the first phase was launched yesterday, and this is phase one for Nigerians at home. The phase one is actually for Nigerians at home. And what that means is that I've tested the system. It really works, you know. And looking at the phase one, when you look at it, so if you go to the let's have a look at this. If you go to the Nigerian Immigration Service website, and the website will give you an idea of basically what is there for you to see. So let's see, maybe we can get the website. Okay, that is the website there. So I hope everybody is seeing the website. Let me take it out again. So it's very important that we let you guys see the website. So this is the website, Immigration Service website. This is the website you go on, and once you go on this website, what do you need to do? You need to apply for the Nigerian passport. So if you click apply there, very straightforward. Now, it will now tell you, where are you applying for? Are you applying from Nigeria, or you're applying outside Nigeria in the diaspora? So the phase one, as I've said, the phase one has now been completed, is now working perfectly because I tried it yesterday. The phase one is for Nigerians at home. The phase one is for Nigerians at home. So, for example, if you click that, if I want to try it for you now, if you click that, it's very straightforward. Now, if you're applying for outside, this time I'll pretend as if I'm applying from inside. If you click continue, and all you need to do, this is the start of the application. And if you click fresh application, it will now take you to your NIN. Now, if for those people that do not have NIN, this is what is going to be happening, and I can tell you that this is exactly what is going to be happening. If you do not have NIN, this is the start. The NIN now is going to be, you're going to be using the NIN to do a lot of stuff. The NIN is the basis, is the foundation of what you need to do as a Nigerian if you want to apply for your Nigerian passport. It's as simple as that. And I tested it with my NIN yesterday, and I was just trying to understand it, because as the minister was going through it on the on the Twitter with the channels television guy, I was so impressed that I said I was going to try this, and it really worked. And what that means is that it really worked in terms of what you need to do. But it again underlines the fact that if you do not have your NIN, it will not work for you. It's as simple as that. And for those people that are still trying to get their NIN, I would advise them that they should try as much as possible to get their NIN on time. Having your NIN is key. And so what you need to do is that it's going to ask you for your NIN number. It's very simple. You can type in the NIN number. It will bring out your NIN number. So, for example, if I try to type in mine, your NIN number is the only way you can use to apply for your Nigerian passport, and it encourages you. It drags out. The reason why I'm trying this is basically to prove to a lot of people that it can work. So if you type your NIN there, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 digits. Let's make sure it's 11 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 digits. It will now bring out your data. The idea is basically that whenever you're trying to apply for your Nigerian passport, the first thing you need to do is to make sure basically that you type in your NIN number. It's as simple as that. And as soon as you type in your NIN number, it will bring out the details, everything. What the system does is that you don't need to type in any fresh information. This is why the system says that all your data on your BVN, on your NIN, and on your Nigerian passport must be the same. Your local government must be the same. Your state of origin must be the same, etc. It has to be the same. It's as simple as that. And if you don't try and get it in a way, it will not bring out a kind of a system that we are looking for, and that is why. So when you type in your NIN like that, basically, you will now type in your date of birth. You will now put the captcha there. It will now bring your data out, and what that means is that it's going to bring out your data out, and bringing your data out means that you can move from there. So the process I'm showing you now is the processing of your Nigerian passport if you're at home, because there are two websites. There is websites for home, and there's another website for people in the diaspora in the UK. So I don't know, maybe there's a different website for all those people in other countries, etc. So and that is the way you want to try and process your NIN. And by doing that, it will bring all those systems back. So I'm going to be going back again to the system and to make sure that everything goes well. So let's go back. So the system is so easy to use that if you know how to use the system, you don't need to put in any fresh information. You don't need to put in any fresh information. Once you type in exactly what needs to be put in, it will definitely bring out what you're trying to do. It's a very simple system, and I really like that process of how this thing has been put together. So as I've said, that is the only way you can start your Nigerian passport is by having your NIN ready. And that NIN, and once you type it in, it will now draw all the information in your NIN. So as the minister was saying, that is a system that is now linked. Your NIN details is now linked to your Nigerian passport, to your BVN. So if you have to make sure that all those details in your BVN, your NIN, and your Nigerian passport, everything is the same to the last letter, to the last number. So the phase one that was launched yesterday was for our Nigerian families at home. Now, going to phase two. Phase two is actually going to be launched and phase two is for Nigerians in the diaspora. This is going to be launched on the 8th of February. It's going to be launched on the 8th of February. And what that means is that, in terms of the automated system, we are going to be doing the same thing, using our NIN to draw our details at the beginning of the application, as you can see. So if I can show you, let me try and show you, if I can show you the website for the Nigerians in the diaspora, the one we use at the moment, which is, so I think that is the one, if the website is, that is the one we use at the moment. And that it will show that is the picture of the Nigerian High Commission. So if you go to immigration and you go to passports, and that will be able to bring up everything you need to do, and you'll be able to see. It will now ask you to apply for your e-passport. It's very simple. Everything will be done. You can do it at the comfort of your home, on your sofa, on your tab, on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer or laptop. So the phase two for Nigerians in the diaspora is going to be launched on the 8th of February. And phase three. Now, the phase three aspect of this is actually I'm just trying to show you. So this is the Nigerian Immigration Service for Nigerians in the UK in the diaspora. And this is one you can see that it's totally different from the one that you need to apply for your Nigerian passport, e-passport. Either you're doing 5 years or 10 years at home. Anyway, so that's just so you sign here, but I believe that once you get down here, you'll be able to use your NIN to start your application. I believe the minister will be able to launch that properly. Phase two on the 8th of February. Phase three now is going to be for Nigerians in general, and is actually going to be contactless. What that means about the contactless is that now you do not need to go to any immigration center. You can do everything at the comfort of your sofa at your home. You stay in your house on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, and you can, from there, you can fill in your Nigerian application. You can make a payment. Then you can upload your documents. Once you upload your document, you can actually do your biometrics. Now, there are three types of all the three biometrics has to be done. You have to do your photo biometrics, and the photo biometrics has to be the passport photograph has to be a standard of a ICAO standard, which is used around the world as well. The ICAO is standard of photographs. So for those people that do their British passport, you know that there is a particular standard that is required. That is required in order for you to be able to renew your British passport. It's the same thing as this Nigerian passport. Nigerian passport now, you can upload your photo either on your computer, on your laptop, or from your phone. Also, you'll be able to take your biometric photos. I believe that it's just going to be the same thing as that of the NIN, where there will be a circle around, and you just have to put your head in between that circle. And so it will be done biometric photos. That is what I think is going to be coming out. And signature, that one is the most simplest. You can do your signature on your phone, on your laptop, your iPad, and etc. And so the phase 3 is actually the contactless, which is going to be launched on the 8th of March, 2024. So if I go through it again, phase 1 for Nigerians at home is for Nigerians at home is the launch of the immigration service. So if you're applying for Nigerian e-passport, 5 years or 10 years from Nigeria, that was launched on the 8th of January 2024 yesterday. So that phase has now been completed. So if anybody, I believe so, if you want to apply for your Nigerian passport now from home, you can always go. Phase 2 for Nigerians in the diaspora is going to be launched on the 8th of February 2024. And again, the NIN is a mandatory requirement. If you don't have it, go and get it done. If you have done it in the past, don't say that, oh, I've lost my NIN or etc. If you have BVN, generated NIN, you still have to update it on the system. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So for those people that do not know where to do their NIN, you know, it's very simple. It's very simple. If you want to do your NIN, we can help you with that. And let me try and get our information on. Let me try and get our information on the NIN so that if you need some information, we can help you with that. The NIN is a very 10 minutes, 15 minutes service we can offer you, and it's straightforward. It's offered, you know, by the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC group, and you'll be able to do your NIN. The NIN is very important. Whether you just had a baby, you know, of today, every child, even that is born today, must have your NIN. Remember that your NIN, you know, and all your BVN and etc. is your personal security, and the Nigerian government is now taxed to make sure that that is secured for you and your children. So you have to get it done. So that is our details. If you want to do your NIN, it's as simple as that. You know, we do it quickly for you. You have your 11-digit number. And once you have 11-digit number, that is it, you're good to go. And make sure that, and it comes out in between a couple of days, you know, a day or 2 or 3, we get it done. You know, it's as simple as that. So I just want everybody to understand that. So that is, we get it done. We can do it for you in Leeds, in Yorkshire. We are based in Leeds, in Amley. And as soon as, if you want to do your NIN, give us a call, 0113-873-0617 or 07702 577-580, and we will send you a link. All you need to do is send us a message on WhatsApp. Make sure you put 44 and put our number 77 and just say you want to do your NIN. Can you send me the registration links and payment link, and we will send it to you. It's as simple as that. Or you can send us an email at admin@nycn.org.uk. It's as simple as that. Straightforward. Okay. So going back again to this automation Nigerian e-passport, which is going to be making everybody life, you know, easier, simpler. You know, as I've said, the phase 3 is called the phase 3 contactless. Contactless means that you do not have to contact anybody. You do not have to go to any immigration officer. You don't have to pay them any money. You don't have to travel. You can do everything at the comfort of your home. And once you get that done, the contactless, the next thing for you is that you get a delivery. I believe that the minister said in 2 weeks' time, you get a post delivery that will be posting your passport to your home. And I want to tell everybody, what do you think about that? You know, please give us a comment. This is a very good system, and we hope the Nigerian government can maintain this system. You know, I was listening to it and I look at it. Oh, is life going to be so easy now? to get the Nigerian e-passport, 5 years or 10 years, etc. So, and yeah, so it's a very simple system, and all you need to do is, as I've said, very simple. You type in for example, the Nigerian one, which I showed you earlier, is very simple. All you need to do is just type in your NIN at the beginning. It will say apply for fresh passport, and once you say apply for fresh passport, type in your NIN, and that will draw all your details, everything, your height, your local government, your town, whether you're married or single, etc. It will now draw all those information. All those informations, you will now move to the next application. You now move to page 2. Now, all those information you have typed in, you cannot change it. You cannot change it. And if you know that the information that was drawn from the NIN is not correct, you will have to go back and amend your NIN. Whether you change it, you amend your name, your date of birth, or your telephone number, or your address, or your etc. That is the way it works. So this is why we're telling people, whenever you're doing your NIN at any center, whether at home or in the diaspora, make sure all your details are correct. When we ask some people to fill in their details through the online application form, some people find it difficult to even complete their address. You're not doing, you have to get all those details ready, because once everything is submitted through your NIN, that is what you're going to be using to do your Nigerian passport. It's as simple. You will not be allowed anymore through the Nigerian e-passport automation system to type in anything. You can't even correct your name. So, because it's exactly what is drawn from the NIN that will be drawn to your Nigerian passport application. So whatever you have on your NIN, my people, this is exactly what is going to be showing. This is exactly what is going to be showing on your Nigerian passport application. It's very simple. So what we're saying is that let's make sure all our details on our NIN is correct to the last digit and last letter. Some people, you need to pay attention, and whenever you're at the NIN center, whether at home or in the diaspora, to make sure that all your details. For example, whenever we have an NIN applicant at our center, I normally tell the applicant there is a second screen that they can look in. I normally check, can you see all the details? I normally tell them that, please, I need your attention. I want you to correct me. I'm going to be your secretary while you're telling me what to type or what is not correct. And the idea is that it's a two-way system. That is the way NIMC have done it, so that whenever we're typing your details, you have to correct us. You have to correct us to make sure that your details is correct on your NIN. If you don't do that, you will not be able to correct your details after it has been submitted. On the NIN system, that will get to a point once you're processing your Nigerian passport through the automation system, through your phone or laptop from your home, then you will now see that all the information that is on the NIN is now being pulled from the NIN data system into the Nigerian application, and you will not be allowed to amend it, because everything will now go like a dark gray, so you will not be allowed to change it. That is exactly what we're talking about. So I want people to understand that the information on your NIN is very, very important. It's very, very important. And if you don't get it right, if you do not get it right, that will affect you along the line. You will have to go back to the NIN center, pay another money to make sure that your details is correct. So this is why, whenever we do any changes, we need to do a transmitter, we need to do a remitter transmitter. And a lot of people don't know that whenever you come back and change your name, you're not doing good for your NIN. If you do too many changes on your NIN, NIMC will block you. You're only allowed to correct your date of birth once, and if you already have NIN and you decide to go and enroll for an NIN, that is punishable by offense by the Nigerian government. They will pick you up. Whether you one day you go to Nigeria, they will pick you up at the airport. So don't try and enroll for another NIN so that you want to have two NINs. You're doing yourself, because it's a punishable offense by the Nigerian government. Nigerian government would look for you. So please, so what we're trying to do is that I think I've now gone through the whole system of the new automation system that the Nigerian government has just launched, which is the e-passport automation system, which was launched. The phase 1 was launched yesterday. The phase 2 will be launched on the 8th of February. The phase 1 was launched yesterday. The phase 1 is for Nigerians at home. You know, phase 2 is for Nigerians in the diaspora. And phase 3 is the contactless stage, where you will not need to go and see any immigration officer anymore. You don't need to go to the center. You can do everything at the comfort of your sofa of your home. So, you know, and this is a good news. So I would like to say congratulations. I hope we can continue to maintain this system. And I know that this day, you know, this day will come, because, you know, and it's a very good prayer. So it's a credit to the Tinubu administration. And I would like to say thank you to the president and to the Minister of the Interior, and to the Nigerian High Commission and all the Nigerian communities who have been putting lots of proposals, etc., together. And you know, that's all we're trying to do. And to remind you that the Minister of the Interior and the immigration service in Abuja have also said that there will be a front-end office now in the United Kingdom, in Manchester, in Birmingham, in Scotland, in Wales, and Northern Ireland. And hopefully, we are trying to get a proposal to get our front-end office as well in Leeds and Newcastle. So again, this is the end of my briefing. And the topic for today is the Nigerian federal government launches the automation system for Nigerian e-passport, 5 years or 10 years at home and in the diaspora. And it makes everybody's life easier. You do not need to go to any custom officer anymore. Don't pay them any money. Don't drop them any money, because, you know, they know that they're going to get into trouble. You know, you don't need to go and queue. You don't need to take your children, you know, out of school or take time off work or go and book an hotel. No more queuing. No more queuing. No more queuing from 3 a.m. in the morning. It is a good news for us. So I would like to welcome the news from the Nigerian High Commission London, from Ministry of Interior. So thank you so much. Finally, is to say thank you to everybody. And this is the way the system works. The Nigerian passport and the NIMC, which is NIN, and the BVN, they're all linked together now. And you know, they draw all your data. Your data is now in a kind of a cube locked into the system. So personal data is very important, and nobody is allowed to use it. And if anybody tries to use your data, you know, it will be detected straight away. They have a very good system. If someone is trying to use so it doesn't matter whether someone knows your NIN or whatever, they cannot use it. They cannot use it, because if they try to use it, you know, it's criminal offense, and they will be picked up, arrested by the Nigerian government authorities. And so please don't try at all. And this is why the system is open. So thank you so much for this. I hope this explains everything about the new Nigerian e-passport that was the first phase. Phase 1 was launched yesterday, and phase 2 will be launched. Phase 2 for Nigerians in the diaspora will be launched on the 8th of February, and phase 3, which is the contactless. What that means is that you don't need to leave your house. You know, the contactless means that you can do your biometrics, you can do your signature, you can do your photo, picture to the ICAO standard as usual whenever you're doing your British passport and American passport and etc. So thank you so much, and more updates on our channel. And this is a briefing from the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC group in the diaspora in the UK, giving you an update about the FG launches DIY automation Nigerian e-passport. Do it yourself at home at the comfort of your sofa at home. All your personal data is drawn from your NIN whenever you're now doing your Nigerian passport. You will not be allowed to type in anything. Whenever you type in your NIN, and this brings up, whenever you type in your NIN, this will bring up a kind of a system where you'll be able to type in your NIN, and your NIN will bring everything up together. So thank you, everybody, and we hope to give you more updates on the Nigerian e-passport automation system. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.